Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Jessica, and I'm really happy you're here today, learning English step by step with us.
And I'm Mike. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're listening right now, you're already doing something great for your English.
That's right. Whether you're walking, relaxing at home, or traveling on a bus, this podcast is here to help you feel more confident in real English.
Today's topic is very important, very common, and sometimes very confusing.
Yes, today we're talking about one small word that English learners often find difficult.
And that word is take.
Exactly. Take is a very short word, but it has many meanings in English.
Sometimes learners ask me, Mike, why does one word have so many meanings?
That's a great question, Mike. And the honest answer is English likes to surprise us.
Yes, English is full of surprises. But don't worry, today we'll explain take in a slow, easy, and very clear way.
We'll use real-life examples, simple sentences, and natural conversations.
And by the end of this podcast, you'll understand how to use take in daily English.
So relax, take a deep breath, and let's begin.
Let's start with the most basic meaning of take.
The first and most common meaning of take is to pick something up or receive something.
For example, imagine I give you a pen,
I can say, "Please take this pen."
and you take it with your hand.
Exactly, very simple. Take means to receive or pick up.
Another example is take this book and read it at home.
Or a teacher might say, "Take your notebooks out."
In all these examples, take means to get something.
Now let's make it more real. Imagine you're in a shop.
The shopkeeper says you can take this bag for free.
That means you can receive it, no payment needed.
Simple, right?
Yes, but now let's move to another common use of take.
Take is often used with time.
For example, it takes 10 minutes to walk to my office.
This sentence is very common in daily English.
Here, take does not mean to pick something up. It means how much time is needed.
Exactly, it takes time.
Another example, it takes me 1 hour to cook dinner.
Or, learning English takes time and practice.
That sentence is very true.
Yes, sadly true, but also encouraging.
Now let's talk about take with transportation. This is a very useful one.
In English, we say take a bus, take a train, or take a taxi.
For example, I take the bus to work every day.
Or, let's take a taxi because we're late.
Here, take means to use a form of transport, not pick it up and carry it.
Yes, please don't try to pick up a bus. That would be very difficult. Another common use of take is with food and drinks.
For example, in a restaurant, the waiter may ask, "What would you like to take?"
You can say, I'll take a coffee.
Or, "I'll take the chicken sandwich."
That means you choose or order something.
You can also say, "Take a bite."
Or take a sip of water.
Very natural English.
Now let's talk about take with health and medicine.
This one is very important.
We often say, take this medicine twice a day.
Or, "I need to take my pills after breakfast."
Here, take means to consume medicine, not just pick it up and look at it. You actually use it. Exactly.
Now let's move to expressions with take. These are very common in spoken English.
One famous expression is take a break.
For example, "You've been studying for hours. Take a break."
This means stop for a short time and rest.
Another one is take a shower or take a bath.
We don't say do a shower, we say take a shower.
English is funny like that.
Yes, English loves these expressions.
Another common phrase is take a look.
For example, take a look at this photo.
It means look at it.
Simple and friendly.
We also say take care.
This means be careful or stay safe.
For example, take care on your way home.
Very polite and very natural.
Now, let's talk about take with emotions and reactions. This is a little more advanced, but very useful.
For example, don't take it personally.
That means don't feel hurt or offended.
Another example is, I can't take the noise anymore.
That means I can't tolerate it.
Or, she took the news very badly.
That means she reacted emotionally. Now, let's talk about take with responsibility. For example, take responsibility for your actions.
That means accept responsibility.
Another one is he took charge of the project.
That means he became the leader.
Now, let's use take in a short, real-life conversation. Okay, imagine we're planning a trip.
Sounds fun already.
I say, how long does it take to get to the airport?
I say, it takes about 30 minutes if we take a taxi.
Then I say, okay, let's take a taxi and take our bags now.
Wow, that sentence has take 3 times.
Yes, and it still sounds natural.
That shows how common this word is.
Now, let's talk about mistakes learners often make.
One common mistake is using take when bring is needed.
For example, take this book to me is wrong.
You should say, bring this book to me.
Take usually means away from the speaker.
Bring means toward the speaker.
Another mistake is overthinking take.
Yes, learners sometimes stop speaking because they're confused.
Remember, native speakers also learn these expressions naturally.
Practice and listening are the key.
Let's do a few more easy examples.
Okay?
Take your time.
That means don't hurry.
Take notes during the lesson.
That means write important points.
Take a deep breath.
That means relax.
Now, let's slow down and repeat a few sentences for our listeners.
Good idea.
I take the bus to work.
I take a bus.
It takes 20 minutes.
It takes 20 minutes.
Please take a seat.
Please take a seat.
I'll take a coffee.
I'll take a coffee.
Very good.
If you repeat these sentences, your confidence will grow.
Absolutely.
Before we finish, let's give one small tip.
Yes, don't try to memorize all meanings at once.
Learn take in small parts with real examples.
Listen to English, watch videos, and notice how people use take.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Mistakes mean you're learning.
Exactly.
So everyone, thank you so much for listening today.
We really appreciate your time and effort.
If you enjoyed this lesson, keep practicing and keep listening.
Take care, keep learning, and if you enjoyed, don't forget like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye everyone, and happy learning!